What's up, guys? Smallishbeans here with episode 13 of Beanz R Massive. Start off this episode by buying a left winger to swap around with Elia. He's called Dujsak or something like that. Really can't pronounce that name. He's from Hungary. Just because Elia keeps getting terrible fitness. And I go into a game after that against this guy who's got a full bronze Norwegian team, a few shiny bronze players there. This guy was actually really, really good, a lot better than me. And I was really lucky with this first goal. Here, managed to get a pass to Hamdawi, who takes it nicely, cuts inside and scores to make it 1-0. And this guy is one of the people who can make a bronze team and are actually really good and actually can beat people with these bronze teams. And he gets a run through there with a player called Morad, who crosses it in and his player heads it in. Terrible defending, nothing really I could have done about it. Then here there's a bit of a scramble in the box. Second half, he takes a shot, try and clear it out, but mess up. He gets a sort of rebound off my player, and it goes to his player, who scores to make it 2-1 in the 69th minute, and that was the game. Kind of annoying, but he was obviously better than me. He deserved the win, so oh well. What can you do apart from keep your head high? You can see Van der Sar got the man of the match because he had to make a ridiculous amounts of saves. But go into a game after that. No, don't actually. I buy a bronze pack. Don't get anything amazing in this. I get a player called Garda, who I actually keep and put in my squad for some reason. I can't remember why. And Gardner, who sells for a decent price. I think it's at 400, which will give me back my money for the pack I just bought. And also got a few fitness cards and contracts to apply. Go into a game against this guy called the Crow or something like that. He's got a mix of silver and gold players and a bronze keeper. It's weird. In the second minute, Junker gets through, brings out his keeper, finesses it into the goal to make it 1-0. 20th minute now, do a bit of nice passing here with Grabavoy, who's my bronze player, and some of my other players. He makes a little run down the left wing, outpaces the players, and crosses it into Hamdawi, who headers it, gets a rebound, and scores to make it 2-0. Then Junker gets a chip pass through ball to Hamdawi, who gets another rebound when trying to blast it to make it 3-0. Then I make a silly mistake here, pass it to one of his players, and he gets a lucky run ball through there. Probably not lucky, but not much I could have done about it, and blasts it into the back of the net to make it 3-1 with Tello. Then cut now to the second half. He does a throwing from his goal. He throws it out from his goal, and my right back, Geiger or something, actually blasts it into the back of the net. Quite surprising. Wasn't expecting something like that from my right back, but a nice goal nonetheless. Then again in the 90th minute, he brings out his keeper. Hamdawi just puts that in the goal to make it 5-1, and that's the game. Quite a nice win there. Quite a nice goal from Geiger. If that's pronounced, I probably know it's probably like Giga or something like that. He's actually the captain of the team, surprisingly, which is weird, but 851 coins, not bad. And I actually, after that, I make a stupid error. I was 4-0 down, and I kicked my Xbox, and it turned off, so it's basically a rage quit. So I lost my DNF, and I got a loss. I was such an idiot. I don't know why I did that. I could have just easily got the loss and just not got my DNF, not lost my DNF, but oh well. Didn't mean for it to happen. I just kicked my Xbox in anger. Get up against this guy who's got kind of English Premier League squad. He's got Barry. That's the only one I noticed. And this first goal is pretty funny. He tries to clear it, hits his goalkeeper, and his goalkeeper just sort of walks it into his own goal for an own goal to make it 1-0 to me. You see here again, he just like bounces off his feet. Pretty funny. But in the 45th minute, I get a run with Hamdawi, and his player actually decides to crop me out. Which is an instant red card, obviously. Through on goal, and he just slides my back feet. But then again in the 45th minute, Hamdawi actually gets through, and because his defender's not there to tackle me, I managed to get through and score. Not a very good goal, just a P-roller along the ground. And then Dujsak, I think it's pronounced, gets a run through, passes it across goal like a tramp, and scores with Junker. Terrible goal, but a goal's a goal. I was just rubbing in. And this guy actually started being a massive dick and just passing it around his defence, doing keepy ups and stuff, and I just wasn't going towards him, but I actually started going towards him near the end because I was getting a bit bored and frustrated. and he's just doing keepy ups, passing it around his defence. Just a dick move. I don't know why he was doing it when he's 3-0 down. Stupid idea, but he actually continued to do this for the whole time, and he started doing keepy ups with his goalkeeper, and I'm not sure if he meant to do this or not, but he kicks it up and it goes into the goal to score an own goal to make it 4-0 to me. So I wasn't that fussed that he was doing that. He may have got more possession, but in the end I did win 4-0, and you see here he just passes it round. I was getting a bit annoyed and just trying to get the ball. I actually managed to get it there, but his keeper managed to pick it up. But that was the game, 4-0. Bit of a twat. He actually sent me a message afterwards saying ha ha ha. I was like, what's ha 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 for? You lost 4-0. As you see there, ha ha ha. But actually I go back into another game after this and get put up against him again. And he sent me a message afterwards saying, I sent him a message saying, what are you laughing about? You lost 4-0. And he said, I was messing around. I wouldn't actually lose again. So I got put up against him again. In the 3rd minute, Garda gets through, my bronze player, and actually scores to make it 1-0 after 4 minutes. But then in the second half, 55th minute, he manages to get a header, which Van der Sar probably should have been in a better place for, but oh well. 1-0, and then in the 73rd minute, I managed to get a pass through to Juncker, and he's onside, and he just takes it to the right and just finishes it past his goalkeeper to make it 2-1, and that was the final score. Really happy to beat him again because he was such a cocky cunt last game. And that's the end of this episode, guys. So as you see there, I'm not getting much points at the moment because of that stupid idiot move of me kicking my Xbox. But I get a bit angry sometimes, so sorry about that. But yeah, thanks for watching and liking and everything. So yeah, goodbye.